She is live in Tel Aviv. Jennifer.
John, the scenes in Tel Aviv tonight, unbelievable. Tens of thousands of Israelis joined the families of the hostages in Hostage Square, spilling into the streets of Tel Aviv for what they hope will be the last Saturday night of what has been a 2-year national nightmare. U.S. Special Chief Negotiators Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner addressed the emotional crowd and thanked President Trump.
In the worst of times, he refused to accept the idea that peace in the Mideast was out of reach. To the hostages themselves, our brothers and sisters, you are coming home.
Working with President Trump on this, his commitment to seeing peace, to seeing the hostages return home, to seeing Israel secure and safe, and to seeing the entire Middle East stable and thriving is unmatched.
The crowd erupted in cheers of "Thank you, Trump" every time the president's name was mentioned, and booed when Witkoff tried to thank Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu, who some of the hostage families believe did not do enough in the beginning to bring the hostages home. The president's daughter, Ivanka, praised the hostages and their families.
And the president wanted me to share, as he has with so many of you personally, that he sees you, he hears you, he stands with you, always.
Earlier today, Fox News obtained this exclusive image of Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff visiting Gaza with the president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, escorted by the IDF chief of staff and CENTCOM commander, Admiral Brad Cooper. They observed the Israeli troops who have now completed their redeployment to an agreed-upon withdrawal line in Gaza. The U.S. military will establish a ceasefire monitoring base, a civil military coordination center. 200 U.S. troops are already arriving in Israel as part of that mission, but there will be no boots on the ground in Gaza. Hundreds of thousands of Palestinians inside Gaza have begun streaming north in a mass exodus back to their homes, which are now mostly rubble.
And I encourage you all to go forward, to seize that opportunity. And as we close this chapter, let's learn from the challenges and the pain of the last few years.
The release of the hostages and the Palestinian prisoners are expected to occur overnight between Sunday to Monday and should be done by Monday, 6 a.m. local time, before President Trump arrives in Jerusalem to address the Israeli Knesset before heading to Egypt for a summit of leaders for what comes next in Gaza and the rest of the Middle East.
Yeah,
John?
Let's hope it sticks. So, Jennifer, you say no boots on the ground. U.S. troops are headed there, but no boots on the ground. Yet how do they monitor that line of demarcation without being in Gaza?
Well, what they will be doing is they will be working with the Egyptians, the Turks, the Qataris, as well as the IDF. And they will also have aerial surveillance. They will be coordinating humanitarian aid, security aid, and they will be preparing for the reconstruction of Gaza. But the biggest question, John, is will Hamas disarm? We've seen no evidence of it as yet. The statements from the Hamas leaders do not suggest that they will disarm. And if they don't, then you could be back to fighting in a very short period of time. But first, they're focusing on getting the hostages home, and that should happen by Monday at the latest.
Yeah, let's hope it does. Jennifer Griffin reporting live from Tel Aviv. Thank you.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.